Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Andrew Plus.
Andrew.
I'm Andrew, and this is
Andrew. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about what we were talking about last show. So enjoy again, and I hope you like what we are doing here to help you.
alright. Last time we talked about the song "Carry On My Wayward Son" by Kansas City and how that pertains to our cause. Well, today we're going to be starting the second verse and finishing up the song willingly. Okay? Now then, as I was saying, where is it? Alright. We were on the second part of it, alright? Second verse, which is, alright, here. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, well, it surely means that I don't know.
How do you not know, Andrew? Because sometimes, I know it can be confusing sometimes, but you have to know in order to get things straight and solved, you know?
Well, what's talking about here, right, is masquerading as a man with a reason, right? Masquerading is you have a mask, alright? You're pretending to be a man with a reason. That's what Obama's doing. He's pretending that he is doing something to help us out. He is not. That's what our senators are doing. They're pretending to be something, to do something to help us out, to have reason to help us. Well, we are pretending to be involved. You people who are just sitting down on your couches and watching the news maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on what's going on or what you hear, is not working for a reason. You are pretending. You are masquerading. You are pretending to be a man with a reason. Your charade, when it says my charade is the event of the season, the charade, the acting, your act is the biggest problem with our government, is people who are acting and pretending to be involved but aren't doing tiddly squat. You need to be involved. I mean, really, people, get involved. The charade, Obama's pretending to be for us and support us, is the biggest charade, I think. Well, since we called the bluff of Great Britain in the War of 1812 and they finally gave up.
That's right, Andrew. But with the charade they're playing, it's not funny anymore. It doesn't work. We recognize it. And if we don't make a stand, we will be in so much trouble that we won't be able to dig ourselves out anymore.
Right. They've been playing us. They've been acting.
They've been playing us ever since Nixon.
Since President Richard Nixon.
Yes.
They've been playing us.
He got in trouble for all that. What did he do?
Watergate.
Huh?
The Watergate incident.
Yes. They decided to continue on playing with us, screwing with our government, with our economy and everything, making it so polluted, so corrupt that the people don't care about anything anymore. And that's why we are doing this, Andrew, to bring back hope and peace to everyone who doesn't believe in hope anymore.
Correct. The second part, and if I claim to be a wise man, well, it surely means that I don't know. There is no way any of you can know exactly what's going on. I have no clue. I know a little bit what's going on, but even me, as much as I know, we can just catch a glimpse, a little glimpse above the fog that we talked about earlier in the last part. Above the illusion, above the confusion, are just there where we can see just a little bit where it's starting to thin out. But even me and Andrew aren't smart enough to know everything. We don't even pretend to be wise. We are just leaders trying to help you guys get up, above. And Lord willing, you guys can, with all of us together, we can get up, climb up higher, and rise up together. And people who claim to be a wise man, like Obama, like the senators, like our governors, like our congressmen, like our representatives, like the UN, they don't know tiddly squat, which is a phrase you're probably going to hear me say a lot. They don't know shit. It surely means that I don't know. They do not know a thing if they claim to be a wise man. Next part on a stormy sea of moving emotion. Tossed about, I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune. But I hear the voices say, that stormy sea of moving emotion is us being confused, alright? Once, in the first part where it says, once I rose above the noise and confusion, the emotion we're seeing, the stormy sea, it's the illusion. It's the fog. Every time we go up over a wave, we get caught up the wave, we think we can see something. Then they send us right back down, and we're pinned between two waves. Every time we get back up, we go right back down. We are tossed about like a ship on the ocean. We gotta be strong. We need to engage our drives, go full speed ahead, and just keep on climbing those waves. Set a course for winds of fortune. Set a course to get outside the storm. Yes, it'll be strong. Right now, we are in the eye of the storm. We can see around us, but only as big as the storm is. And the bigger the storm gets, the bigger the lies, the bigger the confusion, the bigger the illusion, the more we think we can see. But in fact, the bigger the trouble we are in. In order to get out of this, there will be trials, there will be tribulations to get outside of this storm. But we have to fight. We have to go outside. We have to get outside that wall. Otherwise, it's as if we're doing nothing. We're just letting them come take control of us and take us wherever they want to. Whatever they want to.
Yes, we have to make it through everything. We have to make a stand. We have to make the fog clear away. Because if we get confused, we sit in a corner for weeks in just frustration trying to figure everything out. And the storm, the waves are crushing down on us like when a mountain has an avalanche and somebody gets caught in the middle of it, you know?
Yeah, right now we are in the eye of the storm. Those of us, like me and Andrew, we are right there. We're trying to break out of the wall. But one ship cannot break out of the wall by itself. We all need to get together, because individually we're just a whole bunch of small rafts. We are a huge boat, alright? The huge boat that we used to be on when the Constitution was founded back in 1769 or 1789 when it was, in the late 1700s. That boat sunk in the 1900s, in the mid 1900s, with Richard Nixon, and a little while before that. Right now, we are on the lifeboats. We cannot make the voyage by ourselves. We need to get together, tie our boats together, become a stronger boat, try to rebuild, and make a break for that wall. Me and Andrew are here together, and if any of you guys need help, please feel free to contact us. Our email address is AndrewplusAndrew@AOL.com, and together we can unite. But when it says, but I hear the voices say, the voices is that idea in the back of our mind. For those of you who are just sitting there on the raft doing nothing, that voice is telling you to continue, get together, fight. Fight for what you believe in. There will be peace when we are done, or we will die trying. We will finally, once we get outside this storm, we get outside this storm, we're going to go over here. Once we get outside the storm, that storm goes go off. And every time the storm comes, we just need to keep on staying away from the storm. We need to stay out of the storm. We'll be able to lay our weary head to rest. Like that storm is way behind us. That we got rid of it. We won't have to cry no more. Then it comes on. No! Never crying anymore. There will be peace when we are done. Isn't the void? Tell your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren that because of what we did, they can now go to bed feeling safe and peace, not having to worry about what's going to happen the next day to the government.
What you're saying, Andrew, is that basically, if we at least get through everything and leave it behind us, but someday it will come back upon us. And, man, this is just so frustrating because of how everything is being turned around because of Obama and everyone else's crap, you know?
Yes.
What we basically have to do is just stand up and say enough. Get
Is
away
enough.
from everything and just
Right. Enough is enough.
it.
We must take our stand.
If we could just make a stand with everyone with us, everything will come undone,
Right.
untwisted, and we, again, will be the strongest people together with
Right.
our hearts full of hope, belief, and strong emotion that the black cloud above us will become once again a bright blue sky.
The storm we are encased in is only about, I'd be willing to bet you it's less than 10%. Government's only 10% of the whole country together. All we need is that we can just, I'd say if we could just have 20 true believers stand up and make our fight together, we can break through this storm and we can knock it down. Now, will you be a believer? Will you help us out? We need your support. We need to stand united. We need to find the facts. We need help. Separate, we are no good. We must stand together, pierce that storm, get above the fog, be able to see beyond the illusion, beyond the confusion, beyond the next wave. Get to calm seas, where you'll finally be at peace. Finally be at peace. And isn't that worth the price to pay?
Andrew,
Yeah.
what we need to do is become stronger together, fly as high as we can away from everything together, and then just never remember it. Just put it back to the back of our memories and erase it for all of eternity until we are finally laid to rest on our deathbeds, and it will never haunt us again as long as we know what to do now that no one else did 10 to 20 years ago.
Alright. As long as we get through this storm, we remember our past, we remember the mistakes we made, we will be able to stop this from happening again. So people, alright, I'm talking to all of you, alright, we must unite, we must stand together. Together we can break through this cloud of confusion, this illusion, this charade of the masquerading man, Obama, in the presidency. And for you, Obama, this is a warning. The day will come, not just to you, the entire government. We know what you're doing. We know about the cracks plots you're planning. We will take you down. We will be able to stand together. We will unite. And we will take back control of this government. On that bombshell, we are running out of time. I'm Andrew, and this is
Andrew.
On AndrewplusAndrew. If you have any help, if you need more information, please feel free to contact us at AndrewplusAndrew@AOL.com. Thank you. Have a great night. And please get this song. You can get it off YouTube for free. It is Kansas City, or Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas City. We will have the song posted on our website, on our channel. Our YouTube account is AndrewplusAndrew. Please stop by and visit our account.
Stay tuned for our next show.
And stay tuned for our next show. Talk to you later. And
night.
government, we will unite and we are coming after you.
Obama,
Goodbye.
get your act together. Stop playing this game you're playing. And please make sure you do not help who you're not supposed to help. Only help the people who actually trust you to do right things.
Alright. Remember, people, together we are strong. Separate, we are dead.